All right, what is up, everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today is going to be a highlight video. I did a stream yesterday celebrating 1,000 subscribers. So we hit 1,000 subscribers not too long ago. And for the millionth time, I want to say thank you. And I really appreciate all of you for subscribing to the channel and showing all your support. I did a reaction stream, basically, I reacted to different players, highlights, playoff runs, all this stuff. So that's going to be the highlight video here today. So yeah, thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications, do all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. Really upset a lot. I'll link to my Twitter and all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. Alright, what is up, everybody? We are back with a live edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you all are having a good one. This is the 1,000 subscriber special live stream. We just hit 1,000 subs a couple days ago. Super appreciative and thankful for it. I made a video about it yesterday. You can go and check that out. But yeah, man, we're here and we're gonna be celebrating by just kind of hanging out. I got a lot of basketball content that we're gonna react to. Try to just vibe, talk about ball, and really just be here to celebrate with you guys. That's what we're doing here today. It's gonna be a long one, so if you're here right now, you're watching the VOD right now, you came a little bit later, it's all good. We're here celebrating, doing that. I mean, first of all, I'm sorry, we gotta really celebrate because we hit 1K, man.
We can celebrate. Good times, come on. Let's celebrate. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate.
1K,
a celebration.
I don't want to get fully copyright claimed. So yeah, I kind of got to do this. I'm sorry. I wish I could wear the glasses the whole stream, but it's so dark. It's already not very bright in here, and I did not expect these glasses to make it as dark as it possibly could. Like, I could barely see the screen. We're gonna get into some reacting content. I have a playlist of videos that I was looking the last few days and saying, like, what do I want to watch, react to? And I'm very excited to react to some of these. This first video that we're going to watch is going to be Kevin Durant. I don't know if you can read it, but if you can't, it's Kevin Durant full series highlights versus the Bucks. This is 2021 when KD was a net. Face off against the Brooklyn Nets. Face off against the Milwaukee Bucks the year the Bucks won the championship. But Kevin Durant was insane. This is probably maybe my favorite Kevin Durant. My favorite mode, favorite version, favorite games of Kevin Durant. And this is the full series highlights. It's 35 minutes, so we're going to be here for a while. 2021 Eastern Conference second round. He averaged over 30, almost 35.5 points per game. He has the infamous play of him, his foot being on the line.
For the Nets, here's Durant on the pull-up.
Faders. There we go. I want to really look at Nick Claxton that still had the dreads, man. Oh my god. I forgot he had dreads.
Pulls it back for the jumper.
Yeah, he's going at PJ Tucker too.
So effective.
Bro, look at Mike James, bro. I forgot Mike James played for he was playing actual minutes in this series for the Nets. Shout out to Mike James, bro. EuroLeague legend. Look at Landry Shamet. Yeah, Kyrie, Landry Shamet, Nick Claxton, KD, Mike James, Bryn Forbes. I used to love Bryn Forbes in San Antonio. Yeah, Blake Griffin out here. Shout out to Blake, man. Gonna be on Amazon next year, right?
Half minute to go, first quarter.
Jeff Teague on the Bucks. Oh my god.
Durant spinning as 11.
Great pass. Look at Blake. Hey! That's when Blake had no bounce, not much bounce anymore. Maybe off the screen. Along with Giannis. Look at this matchup right here. Cross him up. I didn't remember the Bucks scoring. The Nets scoring the Bucks in game 1. And they won game 1. Chris Chiozza.
by the
There, look at DeAndre Jordan, just there for the vibes. The Nets literally signed DeAndre Jordan just because he was Kyrie and KD's friend. But hey, give him some money too. And they're like, all right, cool, whatever you want. The rest of you, Jason Tatum and Kemba. Crossing. That's just tough, man. And one? That's just tough, man. He just like, oh, get back. And one.
And more of the crowd.
With Drew.
Cutting left and right, spinning.
Spin.
And score.
Bro, it's just too easy, bro. Too easy. One. Off the screen.
Durant.
You gotta go under. Going under on Kevin Durant is crazy. Dang, I did not remember the Nets going up 2-0 in this
So
series.
Milwaukee just needs to root performance. There's Durant to the rim and hits the reverse.
Damn, they just cannot stop him. They're 30.
He got a point-blank layup. He just didn't put it home.
Off the screen, another screen, and Brook Lopez just isn't gonna get tested at all. The dude on the bench was like, "Hey, you're gonna put a hand up? No, you're not gonna guard Kevin Durant? Okay."
Got 20. Durant. Foul. And if it's on Tucker, that's going to be his fourth. Tucker and Durant get into each other's face.
Post up on Drew Holiday. 1-2 spin. Every time he's done that move like 12 times in the series. Just bump, spin at the last second. Like he's like you're playing into his hands. That's tough, man. Because PJ Tucker, that's not bad defense by PJ Tucker. He got back there. Tie game, minute and a half. Come off the screen. Pull up for three. Bang.
Out to Durant. Durant, one dribble, fires it up.
That got so close. That was actually really close. Look at, wait, hold on. Bro, they had 3 people having to guard this dude. He still almost made this shot. That's crazy. Once we get to game 5, 6, and 7 of this series for KD was actually nuts. The tough thing about it is PJ Tucker isn't really, I don't think PJ Tucker's playing horrible defense. It's just Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant. He's potentially the greatest scorer we've ever seen. It's just like there's no really stopping him. They've been giving him that baseline, man. That's what he wants. He wants that baseline. They've been giving it to him. I thought he was pulling up for 3 there. I thought for sure he was gonna get the 3. But I'll just take the 2. I'll take the mid-range jumper, I guess. Now we go to game 5. Now this is the game. This is the game where this might be maybe the greatest performance of his career, which is saying a lot because he's had some amazing performances. This might be the greatest game of Kevin Durant history. 1-on-1, Bucks start off hot, drive, get to that shot as much as he possibly can. Thanasis is in the game. Did someone get hurt? Why is everybody getting minutes? Yeah, turn around, baseline. Just not gonna stop that. That's gonna stop the baseline jumper. You're really not. Down. Right pass. Bro, Jeff Green. On to Jeff Green game. But what a pass. What a pass, KD. Hold on, let me watch that again. Just fling right on the money. That's such a beautiful pass. Yeah, Brook Lopez was just chop cheese in this one, man.
6-point punt lead.
Come on. Love mid-range, just counted as 2. 35, 15, and 9 with 8 minutes left. Pull up 3. Pull up again. Oh my god, bro. Oh, I remember that one. That's the dagger. Dagger. That's crazy, bro. Just pull up. And that was a dagger. 49, 17, and 10. Disgusting. In a 2-2 series in game 5 at home, like what a game, bro.
15 points. 9 9 of 16. Pardon me, 7 of 16.
I thought he was pulling the 3. Unless I pulled the mid-range. Did he miss a mid-range shot in this series? I don't know if he did. On PJ.
KD, couple of fakes. In his Gucci bag. Wow. KD.
Because PJ Tucker's trying. I know PJ Tucker's trying his dang hardest to guard him, man. Like PJ Tucker is putting his life on the line. And this is game 7. This is another game. 48.
Not sure how he made that shot right there.
That's tough, man. That is tough. Pump fake. Oh wow. All right, Bruce. Masked Bruce.
Jeff Green has come
Give it
out
to
for the
him.
first time for the Nets.
Wait a minute. We gotta watch that again. Look at look at that. That's crazy. 2 people. He just threw it up and was like, you know what?
By Giannis.
He wanted to pull the 3, but we'll just take a 1-footed runner. Okay.
He got the spin.
I'm off the screen.
Durant as we resume.
Fader.
Durant
Yeah, just.
racing to the
He was about to go over there. He saw Giannis coming. He was like, "Oh wait, we gotta pivot,
105.
pivot."
And fakes Tucker.
That's so tough because PJ. Look at how good of defense PJ Tucker plays on that possession. That's great. Oh, this is it right here.
Here is Durant.
Set
He
it,
got Tucker.
spin,
He turns,
fade away.
he shoots.
I remember watching that in real time. I was like, no way. This changes. This honestly, this shot changes like so much. If you really think about it, this shot changes a lot of NBA history. Because imagine if this is a 3-pointer, the Nets end up winning this game. The Nets win a game 7. They go to the conference finals and face the Hawks. There's a legit chance that Kevin Durant and the Nets, like, either Kevin Durant and the Nets win a championship, and that changes everything because now KD gets one in Brooklyn, Kyrie, Harden have championships. They win one in Brooklyn, and maybe they stay around for a while in Brooklyn, and the Nets maybe have, like, maybe not a dynasty, but, you know, something going on there. You know, and KD maybe gets looked at as a different, because if he leads especially after this series, if he wins this series with that type of shot, and they go on to have a magical championship run, Kevin Durant is looked at, perceived a lot differently. He's still a legend no matter what, but that championship is like one of those championships like, whoa, like that's an elite level championship. Harden has a ring, or they go to the finals even, the Suns get a ring. Maybe the Suns find a way to crack it out and beat Durant and them, and then maybe the Suns have a championship. Maybe Chris Paul has a ring, Devin Booker has a ring, and the Suns maybe never even get Kevin Durant, and the Suns look a whole lot different. Maybe the Hawks do end up beating the Nets, which is very unlikely, but there's a chance that maybe Trae Young makes a finals appearance. And most of all, if Kevin Durant, if this is a 3-pointer, Giannis probably doesn't win a championship, and Giannis might not be a Milwaukee Buck right now. If Kevin Durant's toe is not on the line, and the Bucks lose this series, there's a real possibility that Giannis is not a Buck right now. Like, this shot right here changes so much NBA history. Like, the Nets might have a ring, KD, Harden, and Kyrie win a ring, the Suns win a ring maybe, the Bucks don't get one, Giannis doesn't get one, you know, or maybe that makes maybe the Bucks come back next year and win one. Like, this shot legit changes so much NBA history right here, man. Like, it's funny to think about stuff like that sometimes, where it's like little things here and there that change everything, you know. Like, if this is a 3-pointer and the Nets win this series, the NBA looks completely different right now. The NBA looks completely different. Like, Kevin Durant, like, Harden probably never requests out, which means Harden doesn't go to the Sixers, which means Ben Simmons doesn't go to the Nets, which means Ben Simmons probably goes somewhere else, and the Sixers look different. Kyrie and KD don't ask out a year later, which means Kyrie never goes to the Mavericks, which means the Mavericks maybe don't make a finals run in 2024 with Kyrie and Luka, you know? Like, so, like, it's insane. Kevin Durant probably doesn't leave. Kevin Durant's probably still a net, you know, which means the Suns don't get KD. The Nets and Suns maybe are a little rivalry now. The Bucks don't get a championship. Like, so much changes, bro, if Kevin Durant hits this shot. If Kevin Durant makes this as a 3-pointer and his foot gets behind the line.
Guarded by Holiday.
He tries.
Durant
Do it again.
for
I think his foot was on the line again. I think it was his foot on the line again. I think his foot was on the line again.
Durant
Yeah, that would have been a 2.
for three. Comes up with an air ball.
That would have been a 2, which means he would have gone in double overtime.
Of a second
Twice he would have had his foot on the line.
Here's
This series he averages 35, 10, and 5, a steal and a block, shoots 49, 35, 83 with 248 points. I think that's his highest scoring series ever. His highest scoring series ever was that series. And he plays over 42 and a half minutes per game as well. And they're a win away from going to the conference finals. Man, that is, shout out to KD, man. Such a amazing performance. What also I want to watch is another playoff run. Kawhi Leonard's 2019 playoff run with the Raptors. I mean, it was just so elite, so phenomenal. I have a Kawhi Leonard Raptor jersey as well. I made a video about this actually like a year ago, maybe. I think a year ago. It's back on my channel. Maybe not a year. Maybe a little bit shorter than the time of that. I made a video about this run. Talk about when Kawhi Leonard was the best player in the world. Because I legit think if he wasn't number 1, he was top 3 in the world and during this run. Because this was just absolutely, this is iconic.
The kind of passion that Jordan is playing with
Oh my God, look at
everybody else.
Look at the movement, man.
This is a one-do on the run.
They got West of One-Do out there. Yeah. Yeah, nah.
Both ends.
Going to the Sixers. Oh, remember, I think this game was crazy. Wasn't game 1 or game 2 he dropped like 40? Get that out of here. Not here, Tobias. You got Greg Monroe guarding him? Yeah. You got Greg Monroe playing minutes. Amir Johnson, James Ennis. I remember James Ennis.
Doesn't have that much detail.
With the left-handed jams. Crazy. That's a strength right there.
And it's trying to guard Kawhi Leonard. Quick spin, gets
Body.
inside and throws it down.
Look at the emotion, Kawhi. Look at the emotion.
5 seconds. Leonard makes his move.
Ooh.
Man's jam. Kawhi Leonard.
Just said.
Ben Simmons for the Sixers in this game. Just the 5th shot.
Oh my God. Kawhi was on some different type of timing. I don't remember Kawhi being this crazy in this series. Well, I knew he was good, but like, oh my, like the emotion, the ferocity.
Games as members of the Sixers is Leonard.
Oh, he was trying to dunk on everybody in this series.
Things on the perimeter.
Oh my God.
Weeks ago, series and Siakam tonight has
Three.
9. 3, Leonard.
Just took over, man. And this is the moment.
Defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
Just nuts, bro. Absolutely nuts. Maybe greatest shot, one of the greatest shots in postseason history. That would be top 5, I feel like. Greatest shots in playoff history. Damn, I know how it's. Oh my, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn. Okay, he crossed Brogdon, and then Brogdon stepped on Giannis's foot. That was just coming down. Who is that? Oh, Nico. I thought that was like Tyler Zeller. I was like, what? Mirotic shaved his beard. I didn't notice because he didn't have the beard. Nico Mirotic was so good. Shout out to Nico. Damn, we're just watching the Bucks get torched in this video. We watched KD against the Bucks. We got Kawhi playing the Bucks. Oh, I remember this one. He dunked on Giannis. Man. Kyle Lowry set him up for that, too. Kyle Lowry set Giannis up for that. Boogie, oh my God, Boogie.
Leonard for 3.
Shout out to Boogie, man. That's what I like to do, honestly, most of these clips. I'm not even watching the game. I'm watching the lead on the court.
11 points. Pressure on you trying to create contact.
Okay.
Leonard.
Oh, whoa. Wait, hold on.
Create contact. Leonard.
Whoa. I never seen him do that before. Wait a minute. Look at this. Look at the step.
Leonard.
He was about to go and he said, Kawhi was moving different. That would have been awesome if they would have won it in Toronto. That would have been such a crazy atmosphere. In that playoff run, he averaged 30, 9, and 4 with over 1.5 steals. He shot what? 49, 38, 88, 39 minutes a game. I can go specific series. First round against Orlando, he averaged 28, 6, and 3 with a steal on 55, 53, 89. Second round against the Sixers, he averaged 34, 10, and 4 with a steal on 53, 33, 85 shooting, and the Game 7 game winner. That might be one of the greatest series ever if we're thinking about it. 34, 10, and 4 with a steal, and a Game 7 buzzer beater. Like, that's got to be the greatest series ever. Maybe not the great, but one of the greatest series ever. Then the Eastern Conference Finals against Milwaukee, 39 and 4, 2 steals and a block, 44, 34, 88. And then finals, he averaged 28, 10 and 4, 2 steals and a block on 43, 35, 90. Overall, yeah, that's insane. You know what? Let's change up the vibe a little bit. let's change up the vibe just a tiny bit. We're not watching playoff runs. Now, this isn't a playoff run or a specific. This is even an NBA legend. This is a basketball legend, though. He came up recently because of a certain one-on-one that he won not too long ago. It might be a weird one, but hey, we love ball around here. We're gonna watch Michael Beasley when he was the Knicks, when it's in 2018. No, but genuinely though, I remember this season, like Michael Beasley, because this is the year after the Knicks lose Melo. Porzingis gets hurt like halfway through the year, and this is when they were horrible. They were bad, like the beginning of like being really bad. I did a video on the 2017 team that was supposed to be a super team when they had Melo, Porzingis, Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, and they were garbage. And then after that year, they trade everybody beside Porzingis. And I remember this year, Michael Beasley randomly turned up and had some crazy moments. And it was like, oh, shoot, Michael Beasley's, like, hooping. So we're going to watch Michael Beasley. Try to look at the body. Mid-range. You're going to see a lot of that. Going on Young Karras.
Beasley off balance on Ntilikina. And stripped by
Give me
Beasley.
that. On the break.
Race to the rim.
Spin.
Beasley.
Oh, look at the... I like that.
Really clearing up a lot of space on the offensive glass.
Drop to the basket and one. Give the ball to Mike Beasley in the mid-range area, you're not getting the ball back. Might as well just start running back, because he's taking that shot. Yeah, he's cooking Dwight Powell right now.
Here's Beasley. He remains perfect.
Bro, he is cooking Dwight Powell. Why is Dwight Powell guarding him? Tim Hardaway's not passing that ball. He is not passing that ball, buddy. He's going to get a bucket. Yeah, he sees JJ Redick on him. He's like, give me the ball. Trey Burke also had a crazy season this year too, I think. With the cornrows. I think he had like a 40-point game. We're going to go find that after this. One-on-one with young Justice Winslow. Shout out to Justice Winslow. He's laying heat up right now. Giving him the work. They're down 20, but he's getting his. You know he's going up again. He's not giving that ball up once he gets to that free throw line area. He's not giving that ball up. We got Kemba guarding him. Bucket on Dwight. Oh my god, Dwight is so horny. Oh my gosh. We are in bad times right here. We are in crazy times. Every play starts exactly. It's him with the ball right there. Every play has started like that. This is one. I think I'm going to make a video on this in the offseason. I'm going to make a video on this in the offseason. But this is a fun one. This is going to be a really fun one. Because I remember watching this in real time. And this was so fun. Wizards Russell Westbrook. What do y'all remember about Wizard Russell Westbrook, huh? When he was that guy in Washington. This was such a crazy season watching real time. Because you think he goes to the Wizards, and you're like, oh damn, it might be over for Russ. But then he had a crazy. I mean, they went to the playoffs. I think this is the last year the Wizards were like an average team. Like they weren't crazy good, but you know they were fun at least. With Russ and Bradley Beal. Just had a different bounce in his step, man.
Westbrook
Wow, difficult.
Just had a different bounce. Look at the bounce he's got, and his step, the pep he's got in his step right now, Brand. Like, this is the last time I've seen him have that. Oh my God, yeah, Terrence Mann in a conundrum.
Westbrook, tough shot. Got it right there by Drew.
I like, look at the way he's moving, man. This is the last time we've seen Russ move like this.
Harden lost it. I think Harden might have got poked in the eye. As
Hey.
Westbrook turns it into
He knew he was getting that dunk too. Look at the confidence in that. Catch and shoot.
Getting points off of steals. I mean, they're first.
Man, he was just pulling up in threes like nothing, confidently. Look at that. Bang.
40 seconds to go. Westbrook, the hesitation.
Oh my God.
Monster jam by Russell Westbrook and the foul.
He attacked Bismack. Bismack wasn't even gonna. Bismack was like, yeah, you know what? And then West was like, no, you're getting in my poster, buddy.
8-2 run sets a
1-1.
timeout by Nick Nurse.
But the pull up midi was so elite, man. What happened? What happened to that? Where did it go? Why'd it go away? Man, what a season, bro. What a Wizard Russell Westbrook. Probably my second favorite Westbrook, behind obviously OKC Westbrook. But that Wizard Westbrook was 22, 11, and 11 and a steal. Got MVP votes. Didn't even make All-Star or All-NBA that year. It's crazy. This one is a personal one for me. So y'all are probably going to be like, why are we watching this? But I don't care. Because I'm watching one of my favorite players of all time. Alright? I own this guy's jersey. I'm not even lying. I can go get it. Watching Kyle Korver and every three-pointer he made in 2018. Shout out to Down to Buck for making these. He makes a lot of random videos. All 164 Kyle Korver threes. Watching all of them when he was a Cavalier. Because I love Kyle Korver. He's one of my favorite players of all time. We're in here. Let's watch the shooting masterpieces. Look at that catch and shoot. Look at the form. Look at the elegance.
The bottom for three.
Remember this? I'm like D-Wade, the Jay Crowder. The first half of the year Cavs was crazy. Derrick Rose. Jose Calderon was like our starting point guard for a time because he was the only good one we had. That off the screen move, man, it's just so I put that in my game. You know, not as elite as Kyle, but I remember this game. I remember that he was a huge part. We were down, we were getting our butt kicked, and then LeBron and Kyle Korver took over in this game, and we found a way to win it. I remember this game. Look at this mastery right here, bro. Like, come on, man. This is just like, I can watch this all day. I can literally watch this all day long. I also remember in this year, the first round against the Pacers, we had a game where we were getting beat. I think game 3 or game 4, and he hit like 4 threes in the fourth quarter and helped us win that game too. I forgot what game it was. I think it was in Indiana. I think it was game 3 or game 4. We were down like 19, and Kyle Korver got hot, and we won that game. If he has more than 0.85 seconds to set his feet, it's all net. Look at it. If he has more than half a second to set his feet, and he can catch and shoot it. I was about to sneeze, it didn't come out. If he has more than like half a second, like right there, he has more than half a second to shoot it, it's all net. It's not hitting the rim. Look at it, like that's not hitting the rim. Shout out to Kyle Korver, man. I hope one day, you know, I get to meet him. You know, when we do, you know, if this channel grows. Yeah, by the way, we're celebrating 1,000 subs here. Thank you all for that. But if this channel, hopefully one day this channel keeps growing and growing, we do some bigger, better things, and maybe I interview some players. I don't know, get a chance to meet some players in certain different aspects, whatever. I would love to meet Kyle Korver because I want to tell him, like, hey, like legit, like you are one of my favorite players of all time. Like not even being like not even because you're here right now. Like legit, you are one of my favorites of all time. I have your jersey. I have your Cavs jersey. Like you are like I used to want to play like you because I was not good, so I just would be a 3-point shooter, and I try to learn from you. Like I legit. I would like to meet him and tell him that. He would probably think, "What the hell? This is what? What? What are you talking about, bro?" You know, I mentioned I was gonna do this earlier, and I'm gonna do it because we were unintentionally hating on the Bucks earlier because we were watching Kevin Durant cook the Bucks, and we watched Kawhi's playoff run where he cooked the Bucks. So you know what? 2021 Giannis. That's be our last one. That's where we're ending it on 2021 Giannis. Oh my God, he did have these yellow jerseys. They were. I don't know how to feel about them. They were kind of good and they kind of sucked. I don't know how I feel about them. But yeah, the Bucks. I remember this was a big deal because the Bucks swept the Heat the year before. The Heat beat the Bucks in the second round, and then the Bucks came back the next year and swept them, like destroyed them.
With those 8 rebounds. Middleton finds
Ooh.
Giannis. Look out. Giannis with a layup.
Giannis getting a little jelly on. Oh, here we go. Now there we go. Turn me up now. We watched Kevin Durant's perspective. Let's watch Giannis' perspective in this series. Hey. Bang. Okay, Giannis. Shoot it again? No. Blake Griffin's guarding you. You got to get to the... Damn. Killed him. He killed Blake. Yeah. Just put a shoulder in Joe Harris's jaw. Game 7. He had a big Game 7 in this one, too. Yeah, man. Just absolutely just... An OT. Chris Middleton, I think, popped off in this overtime. The Hawks series. Just couldn't. You just can't. Once he's right there, you just can't do anything about it. You really have to foul him. You have to foul him. And one. Yep. That's so crazy, bro. The ground he's able to recover. Like, look at this. He's at the free throw line. He's at the free throw line when Devin Booker throws the ball up in the air. Look at where he is. Devin Booker throws the ball up in the air. He's got a foot on the free throw line. I know it looks not crazy because it's on video. On court, that is not... The free throw line and, like, the rim is, like... His foot was on the free throw line. Look at... When Aiden goes up for this ball, he's not even in the restricted area. He's not even in the restricted area. He's still in the middle. And he goes up and just says no. Like, that's literally all. The one freak body type and stuff, like, that's freak athleticism and stuff. But that's just also just the hunger. Like, hungry. Like, anybody else probably would have just let that play, like, put a hand up. But that play kind of was, it's like, you can't really stop that. But he said no. We're not letting that happen. Like that, literally couldn't do, that any more perfect. Like, literally, if he's one step late, to that, that's a dunk and one. Probably. Like, if he doesn't jump there and he jumps here instead, that's probably like an and one. But he does, like, that's nuts, bro. Too easy. Throw it up to him. Oh, this was the moment. Yeah, Drew Holiday says, give me that. Drew Holiday's moment. Throw it up. And the stare, yeah. I didn't show the stare, to look at the camera. Yeah, that's just amazing defense. I mean, that's the play of Drew Holiday's career right there. The steal and the throw up. And this is the game, and then this closeout, the 50 and the close. This was such an iconic. This is iconic, bro. Like, back 3 games in a row, he has a block to an insane block to save the game, an alley-oop dunk to cap off the game, and then a 50-point to close out the series. That's got to be one of the most like insane, iconic playoff finals performances ever. Like, in terms of full series. Get out of here. What are we doing here? Yeah, first round against the Heat, he averages 23, 15, and 7 with a steal on only 45% shooting, which is weird. But then, yeah, against Brooklyn, he averages 32, 13, and 3 with a block. on 57% shooting. Conference finals against Atlanta, 26-10-5, a steal and a block on 60% shooting in the finals. 35-13-5 with a steal and almost 2 blocks on 61% shooting. That's his best series of his career. 35-13-5. And overall in that entirety of the playoff run, he averaged 30-12-5, a steal and a block on 57% shooting. I like to do more of these. This is really fun. I like to do more of these where we just sit back and we just watch highlights and talk ball. Thank you to everybody that came through. If you're here now, watching live, if you're watching the VOD of this or of the video that I'm going to make out of this, then what's up? I live stream once in a while. You know, I would like to do it consistently, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. But I live stream every once in a while, so if you want to come through, you know, be on the lookout for when I, you know, do stream. Yeah, we just hit, I mean, this is the 1,000 subscribers stream special, you know, celebration. So once again, thank you to every single one of you that came out, that, you know, supporting me throughout this journey. It's been really, really fun, and I can't wait to keep going and keep growing. But yeah, it's gonna be it. Let's get situated. Appreciate every single one of you that came out, that came through, that's watching, that subscribed to the channel. I love it a lot. We're gonna keep it going, all right? If you like the content, you know, hit the subscribe button, like the videos, turn on the notifications, do all the things like that. Really appreciate it a whole lot. And I'll see y'all later.